Morning fellow coin collectors, Coin Snatcher here with a video on the 50p collection. So I was having a little look on eBay last night as I usually do, and I came across the Victoria Cross set of 50p's. It was a silver proof set and I think it ended up selling for around £31, and I thought, well, that seems like very good value, somebody's got a deal. So I thought for today we'd do a little video and have a look at the Victoria Cross coins. So firstly, the Victoria Cross coins, they were released back in 2006, and you have two different ones. You have representation of heroic acts performed by VC recipients, and that's what I call the soldier carrying the soldier. And then the second one you have is the 150th anniversary of the institution of the Victoria Cross. So the first coin we looked at, the soldier carrying the soldier, that one came out and it had a mintage of 10,500,000. Quite a strange number, 10,500,000. And the second coin, which is the institution of the Victoria Cross, there was 12,087,000 released into the wild. So they're not rare coins, they're easy to find in your change. There's still plenty going about in circulation. But one of the things that is slightly different about these coins is that it was the first 50p to be released as two coins at the same time. So with all the other 50p's, they've only ever released one coin, or in the likes of the Beatrix Potter, they stagger the release. But for this, you had to buy both coins at the same time. So they're really nice coins, nice design on it. You've got what we call the medals design. You can see the lion there and the Queen's crown. And there's a date in there, says 20th of January, I think it's 1856. And then on the back of it, you have the IRB portrait of Her Majesty, 2006 dated. And as you can tell, these are circulated coins that I keep in the red tray collection. So they're nice coins. That would be the first set of coins that most people would go for, the used ones that you can find in your change. If you have a little bit more money and you are a collector of 50p's, then you may think about upgrading to the next set I'm going to show you. So the next set is the Victoria Cross bank set. So yep, 1856 to 2006. Fantastic image of the medal. And if we open it up, there's lots of information inside. So John Cornell was awarded the Victoria Cross posthumously in 1916 at the age of 16. He displayed an unrelenting dedication to duty when he stayed steadfast at his gun post in HMS Chester, even though he was mortally wounded. So there you go, a truly great Britain. Little card inside it, if we have a look at the little card, to be awarded to those officers and men who have served us in the presence of the enemy, and shall there have performed some single act of valour or devotion to their country. So again, they made a big deal out of this coin, or this medal, sorry. It was presented for valour, not bravery, so difference between the two. I guess a lot of people can be brave, but there's a difference between bravery and valour. So Boy First Class J.T. Cornwall, Royal Navy, 31st of May 1916. For valour rather than the brave, as this would lead to the inference that only those who are deemed brave who have got the cross. On the 5th of January 1856, the design of the cross was approved by Queen Victoria with one amendment to the motto. Reverse of Jack Cornwall's Victoria Cross with blue naval ribbon. Since 1920, all VCs have the same red ribbon. So a nice little bit of information there. And again, this is what I consider to be one of the proper 50p's. You know, it is a commemorative 50p, but it's not one of the cartoon character ones. It's not one of the joke ones. These are proper 50p's. So there's a little bit about the Crimean War, an early prototype of the medal, and then the two bank coins. So both designs commemorate the 150th anniversary of the institution of the Victoria Cross. Alloy cupro-nickel, weight 8 grams, diameter 27.3 mil. IRB portrait. The design is by the reverse design is by Claire Aldridge, and the design by Claire focuses on the actual medal. So let's zoom in on this a bit and see if we can. It's a very bright day today outside, so I'm sort of battling with shadows. But there you go, there's the bank coin for the medals, and 2006, 2021 now, so 15 years old, and the cardboard hasn't caused any toning, so that's really nice. It's in really good condition. And if we go down to the second one, soldier carrying the soldier, and again, just look at the quality of that. So really, really nice coins, no toning, perfect examples of the bunk version. If we turn it over to the back, the granting of this VC came as a complete surprise to me, because it never struck me that I'd done more than any other British soldier would have done for a comrade. Private F.W. Potts, 1st Berkshire Yeomanry, 1916. And let's have a look at the obverse in the coin. So again, it's a nicer, shinier finish than you would have if you have a circulated coin, and there's no toning on it, so it's really kept its looks quite well. And then underneath that, you have the second coin as well. And again, a nice coin in good condition. Seems to be a little burn mark where the IRB is. Hard exactly to tell what that is, but let's see if we can zoom in a little bit closer. Now, so the camera's not really having it, but it looks like a burn on it. You can see it a bit there. Maybe some sort of a little striking flaw. And then on the next page, there's a little bit more information about the award, some interesting facts. Who's got it, the oldest person to get it, brothers getting it, father and son getting it, largest number of crosses won in one day, largest number of crosses won in a single action, miniature Victorian crosses, and a little bit more info there. And then finally on the back cover, for Valour, and a little bit more information about it, so if you like to, you can slow that down and have a read of it. So there we go, that's the used coins, or circulated coins you might say, and we've got the bunk set there as well. But hold on to your horses, that's not all. So in 2006 they also released the proof sets. Now the proof sets come in two different versions. You can have the standard proof set, or you can have the collector's edition proof set, the executive proof set. And this one is the executive proof set. So if we have a little look at this, it comes in a really nice wooden box. And if we open up the box, you have the coins inside. So there is a little information leaflet and a COA in there, but we'll not go through that now. If we pop the coins up, and let's have a little look at them and see what we got. So we got a beautiful example of the 2006 IRB £2. Beautiful example of the 20p, the £1 coin, the 2006 50p, the standard Britannia one. And then we've got the 2p, 5p, the £5 coin, the 10p and the 1p. And then finally at the bottom we have the two Victoria Cross 50p. So of course these are the obverses, but we'll flick them over and we'll have a look at the reverse. Just want to have a quick look as well. Just look at how nice those coins are. They're stunning. Now, do I see a rotation error at all on those two coins? No. So let's flick this over and we'll have a little look at the obverse and see what we've got. So, as I said, we had the really nice Britannia 2006 50p, the pound, the 20p, the £2 coin, the 1p, 10p, £5, nice £5 coins, Vivat Regina, the 5p, the 2p, which is still in lovely condition, and then down to the proof 50p. So if we have a little look at the proof 50p, and we'll see it's got frosting on the medals, and if we have a look at the normal 50p, the circulated one, you can see the difference on them. So these proof coins are absolutely amazing. They look so good, and even though it's 15 years old, I think because of the type of case they're in, they haven't suffered from any toning like a lot of the modern day coins do. So really, really nice set. You've got the medals on this side, and if we move it over to this side, you have the heroic act as well. And again, the condition of that coin is really, really nice. So that's the 2006 proof set, and there was only 37,689 of each coin struck for the proof sets, so quite a low mintage overall for the proof coins. Compare that to 210,000 for the Kew Gardens coins that everybody goes mad for. Not a fair comparison really, comparing a circulated coin to a proof coin, but that's the way I roll. So that's the proof set. If we move that over to the way, and then to complete the 2006 run, we have the silver proof versions. So what I like about the 50p set, as I said earlier, is that it's the only 50p that's been released as a dual set at the same time. So normally with the Royal Mint you get a single case, half the size of that, but with this it's a double case, and if we pop it open and have a little look inside, we got the coins. So the first set we have, if we pop the little label out, leaflet out, is the 2006 silver proof set. Now there is quite a bit of information in here, but I'm not going to go through it because it's similar to what I read out previously. So you have the little booklet that comes with it. This is a little stamp that I picked up somewhere along the line, and I'm not really a stamp collector, but if the stamp ties in with the coins that I collect, e.g. Titanic stamps, then I'll get the stamps as well, because it's just a nice little addition to the coins. So you can see there, that's the first VC cross to be awarded. There we go, so nice little extra. Let's have a look at the coins. So we've got the silver proof medals, and we got the silver proof soldier carrying the soldier. So really nice coins. Now unfortunately I believe that because these have got the black foam in them, they have toned a little bit. So you can see the toning on the fields, which is not an issue with the base metal proof coins, but you know, back in 2006 Royal Mint were putting these coins into foam that caused them to tone, and to this day they're still doing the same thing. So it doesn't matter how you keep your coins, whether they're out in the light, whether they're in the dark, whether you see them, whether nobody sees them, leave them in the darkness in their case and the Royal Mint toning will occur naturally. You know, it doesn't really bother me that much. Toning is something you get on coins, but what I don't like to see is toning that's been speeded up by putting in the wrong type of foam. You know, coins will tone over time, that's fair, I accept that. I don't accept buying a coin from the Royal Mint in 2017 and 6 months later you can barely see the reverse of it because it's so badly toned. That's my Isaac Newton coin, which I'm very peeved about. So that's the back of that coin, a little bit of toning on it, still got plenty of frosting to the Queen's head. And this was the set that went for £31 on eBay yesterday. Didn't really have a look at the coins to see if there was toning, but I imagine they all have probably toned a bit. And then on the back of that as well, a little bit of toning around the writing, sort of moving in towards the Queen's head. So the silver proof sets, there was quite a few of these released. There was 6,872 of the silver proof sets released. So these are about 6 times rarer than the proof coins that are in the executive set. So beautiful set of coins. The only set that comes in a double box as well, which I like. So let's pop that in, pop that over to the side, and we'll look at the final two. So little leaflet, same box. This time we go from a green box to a reddy purple box, and this is the PA4 set of coins. So the PA4 coins are 16 grams instead of 8. They're double the weight of a normal coin. And if we pop these out of the case, let's pop them up and see if we can get the camera on them. And again, same as the previous coins, there is a little bit of toning going on in the fields, so not much we can do about that. But I suppose if you have a tin of or tub of Easy Est lying around, you could always give your coins a clean. But I'm of the opinion I quite like to keep the coins in the condition that I found them. That's not going to set up, is it? So let's pop the camera down and have a look at the obverses on these coins and see how they've fared over the year. So still quite a bit of luster on it, but you can see where the toning's taken over. I actually think these coins would come up quite nicely if they were cleaned. It's not a massive amount of toning and there's no actual damage to the coin, it is just surface toning. So yeah, dip them in the easiest cleaner, rinse them off, and they probably come back as good as new. I don't clean coins unless they're the coins that go in my date run in the red tray. And if they go in the red tray, then I'm quite happy to clean them with anything. So I've tried Brasso, I've tried a toilet cleaner, I've tried all sorts of different things to clean the coins. But bank coins, silver-proof coins, and PA4 coins, I don't touch them. They don't even come out of the capsule ever. So the mintage on these sets is a little bit lower. They originally released or authorized 5,000 sets. However, they sold quite a few less. They sold 3,415 of the Padford proof. That's the soldier carrying the soldier, and they sold 3,532 of the silver proof ones, or sorry, the medals one. So that's the final run of Victoria Cross 50p's from 2006. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 coins. And if you're lucky enough to have the gold version, then you could have 11 coins, I suppose. So if I pop the 2006 ones over to the side, because we're not finished there, this is a little bit of a longer video than I normally do, but it's a Sunday morning, nothing else to do, so why not? It gives me an opportunity to have a little look at the coins as well. So in 2019 they re-released a lot of coins, and the Victoria Cross set was part of the re-release. So celebrating 50 years of the 50p, this was the bank set you could get. And a lot of people bought the bank set just simply to get the 2019 Kew Gardens out of it. So if we have a look, we'll see we've got, it's really hard to get the light on this. We've got a lovely example of the soldier carrying the soldier, and we've got the Victoria Cross medals as well. If we pop it over to the back and have a look at the obverses, standard obverse, but the date has changed to 2019, and rather than the IRB portrait, we now have the Jodie Clark portrait. And look at the toning on that. That's starting to get a bit of colour to it, a bit of golden colour to it. Again, is it worth worrying about? No, probably not, because the 2 coins in this set, you know, they'll have individual values, not intended for circulation, but compared to a 2019. Back again, guys. Apologies for that. My finger hit something on the screen and cut the video off, so apologies. Anyhow, back to what we were doing, and we were just having a look at the obverses of the 2019 50 years of the 50p celebratory set. So if you bought this 2 years ago and you've kept it in the case out of sunlight, it comes in a little package like this. If you kept it in this little case for the last 2 years, this is what might happen. You may be lucky and not get any toning, but on the obverse of mine, they've started to go. So that's the first one you can see. The second one doesn't look too bad. The third one is starting to go more in the left hand side. The fourth one doesn't look too bad. And the fifth one starting to tone around the top right hand and the top left hand edges. So again, I'm not sure why these are toning when they're in the cardboard, because I've normally found that in the cardboard they don't tone that badly. So a bit disappointed with that, but again, they're never going to come out of the packaging, so let's not cry over spilt milk. So if we pop that over to the side and we have a look at the next one. And the next one is the 2019 proof set. So I'm not going to go into these in detail, but I just want to show you the coins so you can see what they're like. So pop this open, and this is the proof version. There was 1,969 of these issued, and beautiful example there of the soldier carrying the soldier. You can really see the detail in the coin. Nice coin. And just beside it we have the VC cross. So this is the base metal bunk set, and there was 3,500 of these released, so they are quite rare. Lovely sets. You had to get this set, and you had to get the culture set as well to get the 10 coins that were re-released for 2019. So that's the bunk set, or sorry, the proof set. And then the final two sets we have to look at are the best examples I have. So if we bring one of these sets over and let's have a little look at it. And you may have watched a video I did on these before, but these are the 2019 silver proof set. And if we open this up, they come in a beautiful piano black box, which I'm always scared to touch because I seem to have naturally greasy hands and always leave fingerprints everywhere I go. So we've got the silver proof set, British military, and this is 1138, and the issued 1969. So you do have 5 coins in total in this set, but we'll not spend too much time looking at the ones that aren't featured on today's video. So let's just pop these up a little bit, see if we can get the camera on them. So there we go, there's the Victoria Cross, the 2019 silver proof version. Flip that over. Ooh. And again, Her Majesty's head on the back. Looks to be a little bit of toning on the coin at the top where the 2019 is. And I keep an eye on these sets on eBay just to see how they're doing. The military set hasn't been that popular because it doesn't have the Q in it. But again, with these black foam inserts, you can see the coins are toning already. So, and again, these coins have never been exposed to the sun. I've never opened the capsules. Never done anything that in any way would hasten the toning process. So it's disappointing when you spend £450 on a coin set, and within, well, to be honest, within a year they had started to tone already. So there we go, that's the Royal Mint, the 2019 British military set. Oh, there's something just to rub salt into the wound. There's a QC sticker to show that a Royal Mint person has looked at it and confirmed there is toning on it and it's okay to go out of the factory. So that's the 2019 UK 50p silver coin set celebrating the British military. Close that over, and the very final set I have to show you is the PA4 set. So as I said, a little bit of a longer video today, but when I watched the coin set sell on eBay last night for £31 or whatever, I thought, oh, it's quite an interesting coin, so we'll do a little video on it. So this is the final set I have. This is the poshest set, and this is the silver proof PA4 coin set for British military, and issue number 199. And with the PA4 set, they cut the mintage from 1969 on the silver proof set to 1220 for the PA4 set. So again, these coins are pretty rare. 1220, I don't think they're that rare really, but you know, it depends how many. If the Royal Mint sold all these sets, I guess we'll find out in a couple of years how many were actually sold. So there you go, you can see the Victoria Cross and soldier carrying a soldier 50p. Pop those round. Let's have a look in the back. So again, not perfect. Maybe a few marks on the plastic case, but I think these coins will probably be starting to tone as well. Although that doesn't look too bad. And of course I have the British culture set as well, and the culture coins have started to tone. So there we go. So if we count those up, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 in the re-release, and then we've got 10 from the actual year they were released. So 10 and 8, that gives us 18 coins in total, 9 versions of each coin. So I guess if you had the gold ones and the PA4 gold ones, you could get that up another couple of numbers, but for the minute that's my full collection on the 2006 Victoria Cross 50p. Hope you enjoyed that. It's a bit of a long one today. Thanks if you've watched to the end. If there's any 50p's that you want to see a video on, drop a message at the bottom. If I have the 50p's in my collection, then I'll do a video on it. That's it for now. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, get all the updates. Peace and love. Coin Snatcher out.